Hello everybody, and welcome to another Early Access VR review. This time for Crunch Element, VR Infiltration. Crunch Element is a fun action game for virtual reality with physics-based explosions. The game offers you fully destructible levels which you can blow up into pieces. What you have to do in the game is easy to understand, but the way you have to do it might be harder. In each level, you have to take out all the opponents on the compounds. The way you do it is all up to you. You can enter the building and start shooting all Rambo style, or you can choose for a more stealthy approach. But what makes this game so different are the explosions. Once you blow up a wall, debris starts flying around in all directions. The debris might hit any of the cyborgs if you're lucky. You are free to choose where you place the explosions, and this will give you more freedom to plan your attacks. Crunch Element is currently in a closed early access build with 10 different scenarios. There will be more scenarios to play through once the early access is available for public. On top of the scenarios, it will also have a flagship procedurally generated mode where you'll have to fight through a sequence of compounds which will grow in scale and complexity. The game also promised to add an online multiplayer mode where you will have to take part in 3 vs 3 rounds, where defenders have to defend themselves and the compound from the attackers. This seems pretty funny if you imagine sneaking around the compound, locating the other team members, and then to blow out a hole from the wall next of them. The game should be released in April this year, and it has planned to have a $14.99 price tag, which includes a launch discount. Crunch Element will work on Oculus Rift, HTC Vive and Valve Index. Now, let's take a look in the early access version of the game. Your main menu is an interactive zone which will have some kind of in-game shop later. I'm guessing that you will be able to purchase new weapons or items with a score from completing levels. When you move further in the zone, you will enter a shooting range, where you will be able to try out all of the standard weapons in the game. The next room is a training compound, where you can practice your tactics and explosion skills. I advise you to try out some moves here, and also to get used to the climbing system before you try the actual levels. Which brings us to the actual levels. Before doing any level, you can do a tutorial, but you might be able to figure out all of the controls if you spend a short moment in the training rooms. Each time you will start a level, it will be in the back of the truck filled with weapons and bombs. You have several weapon slots on you, and you are free to choose which weapons you are going to take with you on your hunt. You can choose between a pistol, a powerful pistol and a laser gun, a few machine guns, Uzis, a sniper rifle and grenades. You can take large sticky bombs with you or drill explosives which will drill itself in the walls instead of sticking on it. As mentioned before, the game will have an in-game store in the menu, so there will be more weapons like for example a silenced pistol. You will be invincible when you stay inside the truck after opening the back of it, giving you a small advantage to begin the level. When you get out of the truck, you aren't invincible anymore. At first, the levels will be simple and easy, but it will soon start to get more complicated. There are also objects on the maps which you can use in your advantage. The cyborgs you have to deal with are very concentrated and also react on sound. When they see you, they will start shooting at you immediately, and they have a very good aim, so you will have to move out of sight very fast if you want to stay alive. So it's not a bad idea to take a moment to observe the level in order to plan your attacks. Observing is also important to locate all the cyborgs on the map. This will reduce the chances to get seen when you don't want to be found, and increase the chances to succeed with your attacks. For now, there isn't much more that I can share with you about this game other than to tell you that I enjoyed playing this game. It involves an accurate shooting system, stealth, big explosions, and more good things to have in a VR game. I will leave a link to the Steam page of the game if you want to add it on your wishlist. I hope that this video helped you to give a good insight of the game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Salut!